lines. And so I wanted to play around a little with my Excel function library. I haven't touched it in a while, and I've definitely improved in my skill set since I first started working on it. These are extracted from it just so we can focus on them instead of all the functions in there. So here are the two functions I'm going to play with. Here's the Excel set values and Excel dictionary replacer. And so the first one, let's get Excel on the page here. It's going to go through, and I basically, first I need a pointer. This gets me a handle to the active Excel window, and I store it here in this variable Excel. If you go check it out, one says look at the active program, I believe. And it's either 1, 2, or 3, and you can just play around with it to see which one works, because it depends what you're connecting to, what object you're trying to connect to. For here, we want the number 1. And then I pass things in a key value pair. So I say, hey, for the first cell I want to work on, which is going to be cell A1, put in the word Joe, A2, put in John, and A3, put in Joe. So this is already saved here. Let me save it, get back to Excel, reload it. And now when I run it, hit my hotkey. So you see it dump it in there for me, right? And I easily could have added another one here. Let me add another comma, double quote. This is the location. So let's say B2, and then get outside, colon, quotes, column B. Save it, reload it. And now when I hit my hotkey, it actually did all of those, but those other ones already had it there. Let's go ahead and delete it all, and then you can see it again. And there, it dumps them all in there for me. So it's super easy. If you have a lot of values you want to set and you don't want to keep doing them individually, this function allows you to put in key value pairs to set values, at any cell you want. And then I actually planned this out. So let's say, I want to use my replacer. And let's say anytime I found the word Joe in cells in the range A1 to A10, so it's not going to do anything. Let's go ahead and let's put a Joe over here to, it's not going to affect column B because I'm only searching into the range. Where did it go here? A1 to A10. So actually if I had A here 11 as a Joe, let's go ahead and do that. That one should stay the same, but you can tell it whatever range you want, and then it's a key value pair. When I find the word Joe, put in Joe Glines. When I put the word John, put in Jonathan Glines. So I'm going to save this, reload it. Let me get back to my Excel file, and now when I run it, oh darn, this was supposed to have been down here. So Joe and John. And notice these didn't change, right? So now when I just hit my hotkey again, and of course these already did. Let me copy these, paste them here, and so when I run it, it only does those in that range. That's pretty straightforward. So there's a lot in my actual full Excel function library. I don't know how many functions, but it's got quite a few. So I suggest if you're playing with Excel, it can definitely save you a lot of time. They're closer now to all working. I went through and found some that hadn't worked, and some I optimized because I wrote them a long time ago. And some of them, even though they were still kind of old school, they worked fine. And so I said, you know what, it's fine. But it's I'll give you the link here to the overall library where you can go play with it. Anyway, hope that helps. Cheers.